Hi everyone, my name is Daniel Dalmolin and I'm a financial advisor and retirement planner here with Global Financial Consultants in Singapore. Today's topic is about superannuation, especially for people here in Singapore and also the people that I've met in Vietnam over the last few months. We're going to cover changes to superannuation from 1st of July 2026. A question for everybody first. As we're all overseas, where is your superannuation? And do you have access to it while you're away? This is a question I ask people all the time when I'm networking or I'm out meeting people or meeting clients. It's a very important question. You should have access to your superannuation. You should know what's going on with it. Don't forget about it and leave it at home and not do anything. So in most cases, many people I speak to, especially in Vietnam, they sort of out of mind, out of sight. They don't know where it is or they're not keeping up with it. The best advice I have is to keep track of your superannuation and keep up with it and make sure it's managed properly. It gets rebalanced now and again. One of the problems I hear is that since a lot of superannuation accounts have started with two-factor authentication, people don't have an account or don't have a mobile telephone number in Australia, so they can't get the OTP number, so they can't open. Maybe it's time to take your super along to somebody to manage it rather than doing it directly. So next time you're back home, either two things. You can bring it to somebody. If you need somebody to talk to, I can recommend somebody that's in Australia that looks after super. Or next time you're in Australia, pick up a package to own a sort of roaming Australian SIM card number. So you can take the OTPs when you're overseas, at least you can access. I think some packages are $10 a month now. There are a few small changes to superannuation this year starting 1st of July. First thing is that any superannuation needs to be paid by the employer at the same time that they pay wages. So if your employer is paying wages X week, then they need to be paying the superannuation at the same time. Previous legislation was different. It allowed time for end of the quarter to be paying. So this also includes employees that are under the tax equalisation and diplomats in the region that get paid their salary overseas but get paid superannuation as well. Contribution caps are changing. So the concessional contribution cap is moving from $30,000 a year to $32,500. And the non-concessional contribution cap is moving from $120,000 a year to $130,000 a year. There is the much hyped talk about the Division 296 or the additional tax on superannuation balances over $3 million. So any balance in your super account that is over $3 million, the earnings on the portion that is over $3 million will attract a tax of an extra 15%. So earnings on the money that you have in the first $3 million attracts the same tax, which is 15%. Any earnings on money over the first $3 million will then attract this second tax, which is another 15%. So 15% up to $3 million on earnings. Any earnings over $3 million is 30% tax. I don't think it affects many people, maybe about 20 or 30,000 people in Australia only. Okay, that's all from me today. Again, I just want to reiterate, if you're not in touch or you don't have any people looking after your superannuation, I think it's important. Give me a call, I can help out. I can put you in touch with some people that can take care. Or remember, if you're back in Australia on the next trip, do take a chance to take out a local SIM card so you can do an OTP and you can access your accounts. Need to keep in touch with what your accounts are doing, where's your money invested within your super account. Don't just put it into a income fund or something, have it properly looked at. Okay, thanks very much.